everyone, welcome to my channel. I've got the Bad Boys Mystical Medleys on the table, and we are going to read about the fall of the King's darling boy, Harry. He's in a lot of mess from what I can see. I mean, not only, that speech, I won't even say it's an interview. Lady C is correct. I did actually catch up with her. And, she's correct. That was a speech because that was really bad reporting. No verification, and BBC had to do a disclaimer afterwards. So, yeah. Okay. I think he's got to the stage where he really doesn't care. But on saying that, let's just give the cards a quick shuffle. I mean, you've got Sentebale, you've got Dr. Sophie, African Parts has now come through with their horrible, horrible things that have happened there that can't also be written in the comments because, it will be blocked. So that's how bad it is there. Like I said, the BBC, what can I say there? And then he's busted at a friend's house, very, very posh friend's house, with Deliveroo, delivering some takeaway. And then a couple of days later, there's a picture of him going up and down the street of a mile-long street with about 2 or 3 attempts of trying to find someone. I mean, wow, Yeah, things are looking really, really grim, but it's all fine because we're at the Beyonce concert where a fan posted that they were backstage. They weren't backstage. There's lots and lots of rumours going around that she couldn't sell, so she was basically giving the tickets away. The dress that she's got on, swear I've seen that before a long time ago, but anyway, whatever, recycling is good, right? But there's no reason to have the shoulders pulled down the way it has. I mean, you can even see on that dress that it's not designed for that. He does look different. I think he's had a nose job, to be perfectly honest. Some people say it's a smiling Harry. Well, we all know the smiling Harry, he's got let's just say the 9 of Cups reverse, abuse, substance abuse kind of thing. Allegedly, of course, always. But, yeah. He's got some pathetic hat on. If he thinks that's a cowboy hat, it's not. It's an Undertaker's hat. Simple as that. So let's just read on if this is all intentional. Oh, yeah. Is he just screwing up in every turn? Okay. Right, so the 4 of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Chariot. Oh, good Lord. Okay, well, it would appear that I think he's trying not to get the divorce. I think he's absolutely trying not to get the divorce. He may have even been told by by Catherine and William that, that's it. Your history, don't want to know you. Don't come to me until you've got the divorce kind of thing. We are not dealing. We're not talking to you. You're nothing. You're dead to us kind of thing. I do believe that Neil Sean was actually saying that Catherine felt sorry for him because she knows the mental state of the brother and she could see it in his eyes. Well, I think the only thing I saw was a while back couple of black eyes, but that will coincide with a nose job, right? And if you have a look at what's happened with the nose, he's got now like a thing, like a knob or something, like a Michael Jackson nose, like what she has. So, really scary when you think about it. However, lots and lots of money here being dropped and verbal diarrhea, absolutely verbal diarrhea. Everything is, that they were keeping close to their chest or that they were trying to hide, it's all starting to come out. That he was trying to hide. Let's just put it that way. Okay. So now you've got the 10 of Cups on the Queen of Swords reverse, the 10 of Wands on, basically, the future king and queen, right? They don't want their burdens. They don't want this burden. They're having nothing to do with this, period. Okay, and this is in the future, right? This is what's happening now and in the past. And of course, there's all these nasty messages that are coming out. They try to manifest something. They just, yeah. I think it's going to be all happy families once the divorce actually comes into play, kind of thing, because maybe he might get some sort of stability there. Very scary about what's going to happen between now and then. And I'm not saying stability with the royal family either, because I mean, he's Andrew 2.0, okay? There's no way he's going to come back. No way. William's not going to accept it, but it doesn't mean that he won't go in under the bubble eventually. And I think he knows that. Oh, dear. Okay, Death, reverse, Four of Cups, upright, the King of Wands, and the Ace of Wands reverse. So this is verification of the Page of Wands reverse, is that everything that's now coming out, every possible message they're sending out, every possible new beginning, like all her failures that she's done, it's like bang, bang, bang kind of thing, 3 strikes and you're out, basically. Well, he's got a lot more. But, yeah, sure, we could count the security. We could say Sentebale. We can say now African Parks, like I said, is now actually starting to hit again, circling around. There's 3. Without him walking up and down the street, trying to find someone. I mean, how completely lost in the mind is that? Where you can't even remember or look at the number or can't even remember. There's something behind that. Absolutely something behind that. Careful what we say in the comments, people, but I agree. I think we're all on the same page there. So yeah, when you come to the death trance, he can't cut off the deadwood. I think this is what his problem is that he's stuck. Literally, he can't move on. He can't cut off the deadwood. Maybe he doesn't want to, maybe this is, it's Wands, she's a Wands, she's actually saying, well, this is the beginning, and he believes it. The thing is that it could also be for Netflix. I mean, is Netflix also going to, be another one? Are they going to renew the contract? I generally believe that they want to keep them around because of the divorce, literally, with the Queen of Swords, because they know eventually it's going to happen. You can't have this toxic relationship. No one can stand, relationship cannot stand the test of time in the kind of toxic level that this relationship is. And it doesn't matter what the cards say. We see it. We see it time in and time out. It's also security as well. What is he doing? Is he tempting fate? I mean, my previous reading was all about, is he going to stage something? So has he purposely gone out and say, well, I'm going to put myself in harm's way and I'm going to go to a rock concert, a Beyonce concert, right? Because I can't get my security, and if something happens, it's going to be your fault. Pointing to his brother and sister-in-law, right? Allegedly, entertainment purposes only. I think in the past he has actually been given some suggestions on what to do, but he doesn't want to know about it with death, right? Especially, going forward in the future. I have noticed that apparently they both have now, again, new PR people. Dudes, you can put lipstick on a pig, but it's still a pig, right? A snake will shed its skin, but it's still a snake. Happy Squirrel. I can see at least one sub dancing. Loves Happy Squirrel. Kudos. Okay, let's find out why we're happy. Yeah, it'd be very, very happy if he did walk away. Absolutely. 8 of Cups. 2 of Cups. The Lover's reverse. Yeah, he's got to put his big girl's knickers on with the 5 of Cups reverse. He's literally got to put them on and walk away. He's got to stop living in the past. He just, unbelievable. It's lovers, what you're seeing at the Beyonce concert, or staged, or fake. Don't believe it. The cards are saying, forget it. It's just another PR stunt. He knows he will be happy to walk away. He also knows he'd be happy in another relationship as well. Or has he got another relationship? And is that why she's all clawing all over him again? Has she actually summoned him to this concert? Possibly. Ask him for a friend. Because we've got another negative manifesting here. Alright. Devil. Unbelievable. Four of Wands. Three of Wands. King of Pentacles. And the Seven of Swords. Well, there you have it. You've got the liar, the cheat, the thief, strategy, really bad strategy. It's reverse. So what are they doing? What are they doing there? What are they giving back? They're not giving back anything. But they're still sneaking around. They're still pretending that, everything's all fine. Don't look here kind of thing. We're not this kind of person. There he is here. He's never going to eventuate to what he wants to be. He's never going to get there. According to the cards, it's reverse. It doesn't look good for when he gets older. There's no deals. Whatever deal he had or whatever deal she has decided to try and manifest with the Ace of Wands in the previous line, it didn't come in. It didn't come at all. And there she is, the devil incarnate. The devil is in play. And the devil is also an addiction card. Absolutely an addiction card, a toxic relationship. So not only if you have a look here, this is Tarot 101. You got the lovers, you move on, and then all of a sudden you're at a crossroads. You do have a snake in between, at the end of the day. You have a snake in between, right? So then the Fool doesn't do anything about that. Sorry, that's my dog. The Fool doesn't do anything about that. The Fool continues on down his journey. And now the person that they're in that relationship, that they were at a crossroads, they were either going to go further or they were going to break off, turns into the devil literally. And the whole relationship goes toxic. And then they rely on substances to get through on unbelievable. This is just eek. What's going to happen? Well, there's some sort of celebration at home. That's a home card there. That's their party, and this is the event. This is what we're going to see, which we've already seen. Him walking around in an Undertaker's hat. It's not even a cowboy hat. And the theme was cowboy, right? Beyonce's not a cowboy either, but that was the theme, right? So at the end of the day, he wears a Beyonce hat. People are saying, well, maybe it's a Pharrell hat. Pharrell Williams, Diddy's mate, right? No, it's not. It's an Undertaker's hat. What's going to happen if he's not careful? He probably won't reach 50, especially with the devil in the last line. He knows he's got to walk away. He knows he will be happy if he walks away, but she's got some sort of love bombing here, some sort of love bombing coming back here. I'm going to love bomb you, and there's the snake and tying in the hands, and it's going to be all new again, like the honeymoon. Like she said, 7 years. You got the 7-year itch, and now we've got the honeymoon stage. No, he's actually in dangerous territory here. I do hope with the King of Wands here that MI6 does grab hold of him, literally, and pull him out. If it gets to as bad as what the cards are insinuating, at this stage he's not going to make 50, allegedly, and temp purposes only. His whole world's come crashing down because of the devil incarnate, literally. Okay, please let me know what you think in the comments. Please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.